Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's good. What we're going to do today is basically try again with Arma. We've tried a couple of times in the past, and one time we managed to do like a cleanup when I was squad leading again, and one time, well, twice, we had very terrible rubber banding, and unfortunately the only fix that I could find was using VPN to solve it, and it did solve it for me to game, but I can't stream like that. So hopefully, hey DK, hey Dodo, how you doing? So hopefully we'll manage to run it today. It's a last test, so to say. So let's just all hope really hard that it works. The first half hour now, me and Deathwatch, which is Zeus today, Twilly down from the chat, we're going to actually plan out the op. You guys can listen to what's going to happen, what's the mission, and because I'm going to be the leader of the main squad today, which basically means I'm the field commander of the force, I'm gonna decide who I'm gonna set up in what roles, and we're gonna plan out our approach before the rest of the guys come, because that kind of shortens out the starting time of the op and makes people not have to wait and all that. So right now I'm gonna jump in the TeamSpeak channel with Deathwatch. Let's do that.
Channel switch. Microphone activated.
Hey Deathwatch.
Heyo.
Alright. So let's read out did you put down the task?
Yes, I put it out.
Alright.
Should be just north of base.
Alright. So Operation Spearbreaker. Over the past 72 hours, we have been getting increasing reports of local population on the southwestern side of Malden being forced out of their homes by paramilitary forces. It will suggest that the paramilitary force is armed with some military-grade equipment, suggesting that it is Free R that is behind it. Free R is the insurgent or paramilitary group that was behind our last op, where they basically received Russian, or at least suspected Russian missile batteries, and we prevented that. Reports from the civilians are that some of these locations are being heavily fortified, most likely to be used as staging area to strike further north. So basically the group is trying to take over the island. We need to set a stop to their advance and push them back before they are able to solidify their hold on the southeastern region. Is it southeast or southwest? Because it said southwest at the start and then southeast.
Oh, sorry, no, that's a typo on my part. It's supposed to be southwest, yeah.
Southeast.
Yeah.
So it's supposed
west.
to be southeast.
Wait, what?
I think you mean southeast because they're coming from Laporte, right?
No.
No? Okay. So you mean southwest.
Yes.
Alright. That's fine. With the success of Operation Foreign Aid, which is the latest operation, Firestorm, which is our call sign for basically close air support, the jet, will be on standby to aid in this effort. So mission parameters: Alpha Squad, that's Mike's squad. Our most up-to-date intel suggests that Free Arrow is moving toward the village of Saint Marie. Saint Marie is here. Intel on the village is limited, and we do not know if the civvies have moved out of the village or if there are still civvies there. The Blanches estate, which is this thing, has been occupied by Free Arrow forces. Most of the family was taken hostage, apart from a woman that was not home at the time that the estate was seized, who is now working with us in hopes to get her family back. Okay, so we have a contact there, and it's a hostage situation. That sounds pretty bad. The estate will likely be used as staging area by Free Art to further advance on the nearby town and villages. This compound needs to be cleared out, and as it seems to be their main operation HQ, the estate needs to be searched for intel. There are 3 civilians in the estate, and not always kept together, so PID your targets. prioritize basically your targets, and be careful with explosives when breaching the main building. Furthermore, there are reports of movement of paramilitary unit at the Corton farm. Is this area? OBJ free. The civilians that live there are accounted for, and nothing suggests that there are any CVs at or around the farm. We have limited intel on the vineyard just northeast of there. Northeast of the farm, you mean?
Did I say northeast? That's
Yes.
supposed to be south.
Okay. Yeah, I see the vineyard southeast, this thing. Only that the people that lived and worked there left when they noticed the paramilitary forces moving in there. At your disposal will be 2 Hunter, 2 Prowler, as well as cast from Firestorm. Firestorm will be available for tasking during this mission. At your disposal is 1 Ghost Hawk, which is a helicopter, so that would be Vortex. 1 Wipeout, which is a CAS plane, and 1 FA-181 Black Wasp, which is more of a fighter jet, but it's supposed to have anti-ground capabilities. Is the armament for that set up to anti-ground or fighter?
It's set up for anti-ground with some AA capabilities.
Okay.
Yes, double check it, but yeah.
The main task of your mission will be to provide CAS for Alpha Squad, and the other part is to take out a munition transport that is being sent from Laporte. So he has his own mission, kinda, which is parallel.
Yeah.
Intel regarding the transport is being given to us by a team. So is he gonna run for you? Like you and him are gonna have separate communication, and when I need tasking, I basically ask, and it's up to him if he can do it or not.
Firestorm's main tasking is to support you. So
Okay.
you will be in direct contact with him.
But he doesn't
when and
report
if we
to
get
me.
actionable intel on the transport, I will have to pull him from your CAS.
All right. Got it. So you will have a downtime, basically.
As well as if you need Vortex, you'll have to give us about 10 minutes setup time for that.
Yeah.
And you will be losing CAS during the time.
Okay. We've gone undercover in the town of Laporte to try and gather intel potential. So his secondary mission is in the area of Laporte. Not something we can support him in.
Not at the start, no. We know that the transport will be moving out from there. The team on the ground is trying to ascertain when and where they're trying to move, as well as the composition of the convoy, to give him ID. If they are passing by you, then you could place a target for him if you have eyes on. Other than that, it may not be possible for you to aid in his eliminating the convoy.
Yeah, okay. I have some questions already, but let me finish reading. Success conditions: recon and secure the village of Saint Mayor, secure the Blanches compound, and recon and secure the Cordon farm. Secondary objective is to rescue the the civilians at Blanches. No, those are hostages, yeah. Hostages at Blanches estate. Secure intel regarding from the estate, I assume, but in general we'll look for it, and destroy the munition transport. That's Justin's mission. Fail condition is any element wipes. Wait, if Justin goes down, then it's mission end?
You better keep that part in there, okay? It's not mission end, but I want to make it clear that that bird is very valuable to us right now. We do not want to lose it.
Alright. Which board is it gonna start with? The wipeout?
I've already discussed with him, he'll be running the wipeout. I gave him the option to run the Black Wasp, but he'll most likely stick with the wipeout.
Oh, wipeout is easier. It's not crazy fast like the Wasp.
Yep.
Excessive collateral damage. Civilian at OBJ2 are killed by our forces, so those are the hostages. If they're killed by our own people, then it's mission end. And excessive civilian casualties. Okay. Fine and dandy. So any other things you want to brief me on?
Well, we do have basically 3 areas of operation for you set out. Saint-Marie, where we, if you look in the map, I have a bit of a merging of 2 objective markers on each of the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
OBJ1, we don't have intel on if there is civis there or if 3R have actually moved into the town or that village proper. So we need intel on that. Rules of engagement, of course, follows that suit in fire if fired upon. On OBJ2, we know that is a compound held by 3R. Rules of engagement is you can engage anyone that's armed, but we do also know that there are civis in that AO.
Mm-hmm.
From the intel that we have been able to get from the woman whose family is being held hostage, it seems that they are always in the main compound, so the main building in the pretty much where the Blanche's marker is.
Mm-hmm.
They have been pretty harshly treated if they ever try to approach any of the other buildings. We are not sure why, but we suspect that there might be weapons stored there, as they have seen crates being offloaded from certain transports throughout their captivity.
Alright. And OBJ3 is green because we know it's only hostiles there, so we can engage more freely, but we don't know what forces are there, right?
Exactly.
Okay. What are the zones? It's the flying zones?
Yes, they are mostly there for Firestorm. The red is a no-fly zone, as that is where we have been seeing weapon transports. We suspect there might still be AA capability there. The blue zones are zones that are friendly to us with how it is at the moment, but due to some strain in our relationship with the locals, mainly due to how successfully insurgents have been able to operate in the southern parts of the island, and a small incident of one of our guys threatening civilians with waterboarding. They're not super happy with us at the moment. Of course, towns will generally be no-go for CAS, but those are...
Okay, so
yes,
we
a
shouldn't
complete
fly
no-go,
there.
no engagement for him.
But here's a question. If we take like the main road for approach, we pass really close to Laporte. So I suggest we shouldn't do that. I assume we shouldn't do that, right?
I would suggest not doing that, yes.
Yeah, so I think we'll go off-road somewhere after Houdan. Like do something like this. Maybe get some recon, and then we can insert to Saint Marie.
Yeah, I currently can't see whatever you're drawing.
Can't you? I'm on side. I drew it on side.
Where did you draw? South of Houdan?
Side. Big arrow
Yeah.
in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Is it
Are
because
you-
I'm in Zeus Coop?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty. So it's a small town. We know they've been attacked. We don't know if there are civilians there. Okay. OBJ2. There's a main entrance, but as far as the map shows, there are gaps in the walls of the estate, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it's surrounded by vineyards. What about the areas that are north of it? Do we know anything about that? Is it part of Saint Marie? Is it considered Doris?
It's considered unknown. We haven't gotten any intel on those people having been forcefully relocated. So take it out as you will. We suspect they have been left alone for whatever reason, but we cannot confirm.
Same goes for this.
Affirmative.
Alright. And OBJ3, we don't know what's happening except there's no civilians. They're all been accounted for. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're looking for intel, especially on the estate, but I assume we'll just have to keep our eyes open everywhere.
Yes. Any intel you can gather will be valuable. We expect to find some intel on OBJ2, but keep your eyes open. As for Cass, already covered that somewhat, but pretty much free to call it in as you see fit. Try not to destroy a village. You have experience, I trust you not to. As for OBJ3, we know there's no civies, there's not a lot of buildings. If needed, you just clear hot for
I see Justin is here. Can we pull him? Pull him in here and we can maybe plan it with him.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey Justin.
Hello, you are element, well, lead.
Hello.
So, you're here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are
It
you?
was just briefed, so I'm looking at the options. Do you know what armament do you have on the wipeout?
6 air-to-ground lock-ons, 7 AP rockets, 7 HE rockets for GBUs, and then 2 AA missiles.
Okay, so AG rockets, they're not lock-on, they're free fire. And of course you got the
Yeah,
right?
the brrrt.
Okay, so I assume we'll use that mostly. Because the rest is a bit too much for most targets that we will require for your mission. I don't know. Use whatever you want. So
Well, the GBUs are nice.
well, not for the towns.
Fair enough.
No, not for our objectives, I don't think. Unless we're gonna be attacked by something big that sits in the middle of an isolated area, then sure. But if you have lock-ons, then I'll assume you'll use those for that.
Yep.
But yeah. If I call you in and I don't specify, then I mean the cannon, I think. Unless, of course, you think it should be otherwise, then ask me.
Copy. Be sure to bring colored smoke.
That is a copy on that. Keep in mind that it might be hard for us to get colored smoke on the target. Even with the grenade launcher, it takes a second, and you know, sometimes you miss. Don't you work with a laser designator? Because we do have those.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So
User
I'm gonna
joined
use
your
the
channel.
laser designator. Hey, Nisma.
Hello,
Hey.
Nismo.
So you're not late after all.
No, they managed to finish up earlier. So
All right. Depends on what the other guys are going to do, because we just reached the stage of assignment. But I think I'll need you as a team leader. I need a JTAC to talk with Justin, because
okay.
we'll need. You know, I will tell you what when I want to have a cast somewhere, but all the small coordinations with him of exactly what and when, and the laser designation, I could use a guy for that specifically.
Okay. We're not just running CBA 3, yeah? Is that correct? I thought
Yeah, just
Yes.
CBA. Yeah, it was a map thing, but it's a good test for people loading up mods for next week.
also as well, if they're paying attention to the Discord.
Well, yeah, that too, but also like I really want us to start using the vanilla mod pack next week. So
Yes.
yeah,
I want the radio mod. I need the radio mod in my life. It makes things
Ugh.
way easier.
we need Ace. Let's start with Ace. Just give me Ace. All
No, I
right.
want my advanced movement oyster. I want to go jump over my wall. I
So
don't want
let-
to come to a wall and go, shit.
Alright, so let me assign this. We got myself, we got other people just signed up on the blue team here. So explosive spec, auto rifleman assisted. I don't think that will do really. So we'll have to move them a bit. I think I'll leave Drew and Giles on the other rifleman team, but I don't need an explosive spec on this one. So Deathformer maybe can be a medic. Or the real Batman, depends if he joins. Or any other surprise joiners, I don't know. We'll see. But I need a medic, so either Deathformer or Batman or somebody else. And if I have another guy, I'll want a marksman.
You have me as an explosive spec, it's enough.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need 18, I don't need explosive spec. You blow up the shit. I need precision.
The only thing is we need the
and,
sound mod so Justin can go.
Well, yeah,
Trust
that.
me, it does.
and probably for the exact
Arma
same
does not have a vanilla
reason,
mod.
we do need a medic. Oh, 15 hours later.
Yes.
It's an IDOP?
Yes.
Oh, come on, F-Watch. I asked you. You did not specify that.
We're
Night
gonna
and
die.
rain?
We're gonna die.
Oh,
Yes.
for crying out loud.
I did specify night, early day.
No,
No,
you
I
said
offered
you
cat,
said dawn,
blue
man.
on blue.
Hey, Oyster, ignore
What's the
my last
time?
on the colored smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
2:30.
Oh, 2:30. Oh, fuck you, F-Watch. It's a
There's
fucking
always
night
gonna
op
be a night
with
op. I
rain
thought
and
I
with
conveyed that to
Cass. This is gonna be the most horrible. All right. Well, at least we'll have. I think we have a laser attachment on these. At least the squad leader does.
No, Oyster. You just know what's
No,
gonna
I
happen.
don't.
Blue on blue. Blue on
Can
blue.
we
It's just
get
gonna
a
happen.
laser attachment?
If
Yeah. I would
only
think
we
so.
had A, so you could attach an AR strobe on yourself.
Oh shit.
That too, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla. We haven't got vanilla. This is vanilla, so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get these call outs spot on.
You have to
Yep.
not be wrong with numbers today, Nismo. Yes, that's
Fuck
true.
with that.
I just
Alright.
mark it on the map and I'll just shoot stuff.
No, you don't. Again, it's gonna be. We're in hardcore.
Well, Yeah, we're in
Geosync
hardcore.
myself.
Marking on the map is hard in and of itself.
I know.
You have some laser attachments in the supply box. Anything else you might need or want to requisition?
How about the sun?
Well, I don't think we need. Yeah, please, the sun in the support box and
Just the sun.
just the sun.
Oh, I've got sunshine in my
Thermonuclear
pocket.
device added.
Maybe some IR grenades. I don't think we need silencers. Just give me some IR grenades and some sticks for the guys if they want to light up some areas. And also, I could use some flares for the grenade launcher. I'm not sure if they're in the arsenal. Let me check.
I think we get a few by default, but not many.
No, the arsenal is the arsenal. So if I included it, then you have as
Oh,
much
right,
as.
yeah.
Yeah, I did include it. Okay, so we got flares in the arsenal. That's fine.
Copy.
I think we're gonna run a
Chemicals,
bit
IR
heavy
grenades.
today.
Yeah. Laser pointers.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, guys, let's go to the briefing room now.
Okay.
Channel switched. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Okay, some chem lights.
User joined your channel.
Problem with our grenades is that they're big. I'm gonna take one.
Yeah.
Just gonna tell everybody to take one.
User
I
joined
think
your channel.
that's gonna be
Hello.
enough. Hey Drew, how you doing?
Hello.
I'm doing fine.
I'm fine with the role you signed in, so you can spawn.
Okie dokie.
Nismo, you got a laser des, right? You should have.
Let me just check. Yes, I did.
Just check that it's working. Yeah, mine is good.
So if I understand correctly, Deathwatch, the red zone is a no-fly zone?
Yeah, let me just run that by you again. Red zone, no fly zone. Blue, you can fly there, you can absolutely not engage anything within it.
Copy.
I think I'm gonna remove my pistols for
User
this
joined your
one.
channel.
Evening.
Evening.
How are you doing, Deathformer?
Evening.
Um,
Fine,
Deathformer, I'm gonna not need a explosive spec today.
Roger. What
So,
do you want me?
can you handle the medic? Is that good for you?
I can try.
It's vanilla. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's vanilla. So it's just click and hold until somebody gets alive, and make sure you don't die. Basically.
Yeah. Trick is keep yourself
That's
alive.
probably the hard part.
Yeah, that's the hard part. What's up with my Arma with an alt tabbing? Ah,
This
shit.
game loves you.
Yeah, I think it crashed, which is horrible. Come on.
No, game's like no.
I'm just going to check my ordnance because I also.
Yeah,
have
I'm
a black
gonna
wasp.
restart my game, so be right back.
You want a Black Wasp animated?
Yep.
Yeah,
Dang it. Talk about favoritism.
Yeah, what is this?
it
Come on.
is my boy, yes. Then, come on.
Oh, you see? That's how it works, you know.
Heck yeah.
Not using the black wasp.
I know. That's why I gave you one. I mean,
It only has 4 macers, so I don't
favorite.
need it.
Only
yes.
4, mate. Only 4. Oh, no.
What about reloading if I run out of ammo?
RTB. I'll get you set up. It will take a bit of time.
Copy.
Well, we don't have
Please
A,
not
so you
flashback.
can't make him attach the pylons himself,
No, unfortunately not.
which is a thing now, by the way.
No, my favourite one was me and Oyster one with the Helo pilots. We had to manually load every missile into the
Every
launcher.
box.
That was
How
we were
many
just sitting there
box?
going, we were just go, you
Yep.
got a rocket? Yeah, I've got a rocket. You got a rocket? I got a rocket. I got a rocket. We're just loading one rocket at a time. Sam, 36 launcher.
Yeah, while being very
Yep.
careful not to hit each other with the rockets when
Exactly.
carrying them back to the thing.
You don't let the
'Cause
rockets
you can
fly,
kill
guys.
somebody
Remember,
with
don't
that.
touch the streams. Don't touch the
I
streams.
think I killed Oyster with a wheel to a hunter once.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
about
you
right.
did.
Yeah.
You did.
If I can log in now.
Night up.
Night up.
Nah.
It's night,
Heavy
rain,
rain.
Cass op. It's the trifecta.
Oh Jesus H. Chrysler.
Yes. Good luck
Just
today,
like-
guys.
Just having flashbacks like.
It's Deathwatch. He
PT
wants to create some PTSD today.
The PTSD is strong with this one.
Yes.
Hey,
This
no
goes
one
like,
gets
oh, that's just
PTSD
Mondays.
after one of my missions. I
Let
failed.
me check this guy. Yep, he's dead.
I can make the PTSD
And the
happen as
first
well.
thing I
with
see
some
when I
little
get in
blue.
Juju's even
Nismo.
better. He's better, Juju. Guess what?
If you want to fly again, you should.
Oh, oh, Drew, follow me.
True.
You get some some NATO IR grenades and laser pointer and all that stuff in there.
Oh sweet, sweet, sweet stuff.
To be clear, you
Yeah, guys,
are free
each
to run
grab
silencers
please
if you
one
want to.
IR grenade, grab
That's up,
some
yep, thank
sticks,
you,
and
Deathwatch.
grab a laser from the box.
Oh yeah,
Of
I saw
course,
something.
that's called
I saw
least
something
discretion.
absolutely crazy the other day. In the Swedish mod pack, they have a machine gun with a freaking grenade launcher on it.
Why?
I have no idea, but it's an American thing, and just in there.
Wow.
And I
Sounds
don't know
like it.
why.
What a surprise!
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the grenade launcher is not automatic and fires 40 rounds a minute.
Yeah, that would have been extra American.
Well, so far I'm not seeing any rubber banding, so far the
Just wait for
stream
it.
has
Just wait for it.
has a future. Oh, I am seeing my model as white. But there you go. It fixed itself.
Why the rain?
Go
Oh.
to the pistol.
Because I can.
That's in the old base. Every time you logged in, it started raining.
Nice.
Every time Nismo logged in, it started raining.
Yeah.
The server was like, oh, Nismo's here. Let the rain
Didn't
command.
Jimmy just put in some scripting there?
I don't
No,
know.
no, it was
If he
completely
did, he didn't
decent.
tell anybody.
Right. So the special script I had, remember, Justin, was the Challenger with the T.
Oh yeah.
That was
I
that was a special
have
scope.
questions. One of them is my magazine's machine gun is named Reload Tracers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can load a
Towards
tracer
the end
mag.
of the mag, you will start shooting tracers to indicate that you're about to run out.
Ah, interesting.
Zuzu's like, oh.
So standard military.
Yeah, it makes sense in a way.
What do you mean reload tracers? Where do you see that?
That's just the magazine's name.
Oh, no, okay. It's not the magazine name. It
What about
means
DC?
switch to the box with tracers. Because you have 2 ammo types on you.
Yeah, I have 2 types, but it's literally named the Reload Tracers. The magazine in the inventory. Is
No,
named.
no,
Yeah,
no.
No,
It's
it's not
should be
named. It's not named.
Should
in
have
there.
been tracer.
No. Cavalry is here.
Oh no.
Nismo, Cav's back.
Is it?
Yes.
Is
Cav
it?
is
To
back.
bird Cav.
Permission
Back
to
again.
keep myself out.
Kev is back. Kev is back. Kev is
Oh
back.
no. Guess it's back.
Cav
is
is back for life.
The question
So,
is, do I want to
Permission.
take some
The whole
normal
point is,
tracers,
if Cap's back, it needs to be a flaming Sundra upside down, shouting, "It's fine."
though? Yeah, going down a mountain. Just
With
flipping.
prowlers following it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm basically I got the bar. If you open up your inventory, I got the white bar all the way up to the end of the god damn it.
Scope
What you
attachment?
call it?
For the pistol?
Yeah, but
Where's the
after
bipod?
bipod, thank you. The end of the bipod. Okay?
Cool, same.
So
yeah.
try and be in the same area.
Mine
And
is
once
the
we have
pistol
ace, we'll
mag.
actually have a number there.
Pistol mag. Pistol. Oh, you don't. That's quite a bit much.
Yeah, I
That's quite
suggest
heavy.
get rid of the
I-
pistol altogether
Yeah.
and grab more mags
Oh,
for
okay.
your gun. Because you spawn with 8 mags and I'm not sure that's going to be enough.
Nismo,
Yes.
keep in mind I'll have to avoid the areas of Laporte.
I know.
So I'll be coming in from either the south to southwest or the north.
Aren't you supposed to avoid the blue area as well?
He is allowed to fly over it, he can absolutely not engage within it.
Oh, okay. Copy.
Right. So red, no go at all. Blue,
Yep.
flyby but non-engagement. Comment.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he has a combat. He has a combat zone of X amount, right?
Alright. Who are we waiting for? Jyla. That's basically it. Waiting for Jyla. So somebody poke him, please. Since he signed up.
Have I got Jala on my friends list? I don't know. Alright.
He's not online on Steam.
Isn't he?
Let's check this good.
He usually
Last
is.
online 2 days ago.
Wow, okay. Well, he did sign up today, so it's... Hopefully he should be here soon. Lakias is online. I hope he's planning.
Yeah, but he might be away, like using his laptop or something. He might not have the bandwidth to play.
Yeah.
Remember, he did say he was on his 2 weeks or again.
There's a random scopeling on the ground.
Is that Arma? You know this.
Mm-hmm. Drudru, your brother
Yes,
is not interested in Arma?
Not really sure about that.
It's Silver. He's always aloof. Was the
Yeah.
he was never really into.
That's fine. Some
barely
people
get to
aren't.
play Planet Zone.
Just wondering. Yeah, I don't think getting
mean,
back to Planet Side is worth it just for this.
No.
No, it's he's into. I think he likes Arma. He's, he has to be dedicated to actually play, and he's a Muppet, so you would have to poke him.
Forever.
Yeah.
Well, we-
Yes,
a lot.
It's true for other members as well. So,
Yeah.
and these days we
you
have
need
lower
extra.
requirements, so maybe we can drag him in. Not now, I mean, in general. And Lexstock is playing Planet Zoo. Cheeky.
Yeah, Lex is not interested in us all. I asked him ages ago.
Okay.
All the chem lights.
Justin, you should be on the Vortex setup right now, I think, no? Or actually, no, we don't need an insert. We'll get with the vehicles, I assume.
Yeah, got Hilo insert. And we'll, again, it's up to once we got the brief or not.
Will it be a brief?
No.
If
Will the
you
brief be on briefers?
if you promise to read the mission, then maybe it will be a brief.
Such demands.
Well, it's not demand; it's an offer. If you read it, it will be short. If you don't read it, it will be long.
It's not. It's kind of more like what we call a demand.
User joined your channel.
Senorita, sex on the beach.
There's
Okay.
Jaila. Okay. Jaila, I'm fine with you being auto rifleman. That's what you signed up for, right?
I was support auto rifleman.
Assistant, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine, yeah.
That was still right. Yes, bring me more ammo. I need
What,
more.
senpai?
Yes.
Adding one more Bradley on the enemy side.
Every anime we call out, we get one more death.
You
Adding
don't
5
wanna,
more for that one.
you don't want to start
Guys.
at Wormcan.
Please, no.
I feel like a
I'll run
weeb
out of
today.
macers. Don't.
We'll
I feel
crash
like
the
a weeb,
server.
so yeah.
Alright, as
The
far
tank
as
chat just wants to love you.
channels, I suggest maybe Justin will sit with you in a different one and we'll communicate with command.
Sounds like a plan.
Copy.
Okey-doke.
Yes, and might be less bored. Or more annoyed.
Why not both?
Both of them are
Same
fine
time.
by me.
So, about that blue on blue.
Well, everyone's here now that we're waiting for, right? Now let's start reading through if you...
Yeah,
want me to.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Jala to spawn and then we'll brief.
Jala, spec yourself a night gear, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, now that
Also,
everybody's
technically
here,
weather
I'll
gear,
say it again.
weather gear
Get
as well.
get one IR grenade, please, with you. Some chem lights, and we got a laser attachment. Make sure you get that. All the special stuff are in the support box behind the quartermasters.
Yes.
Need to sort out better lighting in here. Other side, deformer. Other side. There you go. Can you provide us with a lamp, Defwatch?
Maybe the sun.
Positioning lamp.
It's under things, lamps, and you'll have the...
And I
It's,
think
it's under time skip to 4 hours from now.
Ah, that's where I found. Okay.
Maybe a campfire for the immersion.
In this rain? You're joking, right?
How about a dumpster fire? It seems fitting.
Yes.
Imagine being a special
Yeah,
forces unit
great.
and using a dumpster fire.
Great, yeah, exactly.
Cuffed as fuck.
I'm nice and warm in my jet, so I don't care.
There you
Well,
go.
that's something.
Yeah, it works.
How likely could you get a T90 on this? Okay.
No, just use the new one, the Mesa. That thing's deadly as hell.
Nice.
What kind of fire stuff do you want us to get? A strobe or something? What?
In the supply box.
No, IR
behind these
grenade.
guys, there's some
No,
stuff.
these guys actually have IR grenade as well. So
Oh, they do.
yeah.
Good thing.
Apparently, I
keep track
thought
of
about
this.
that.
Oh shit,
In case of Death Watch mission, we'll need these.
Is of Death Watch mission, pull pin.
I thought it was break glass.
Send DDoS attack. Whoops, guys, we need a new mission. Sorry.
No, insert the 2 key.
Yes.
Then just type in the hijacking codes on the plane and then shut down the entire airport for 2 hours.
how many mags do you want? Hi?
Well, don't be heavier than. You see the bipod of the pistol when you open up your inventory, where the bipod should be for the pistol. Then don't be
Yeah.
over the line to the right of it.
Did
You
you say
think-
it was at a pistol mag?
Maybe.
Don't be...
Again, I don't know why the devs didn't just put a
Like
weight
the
in
the
there.
right side of that square,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bipod
yeah.
square. What the hell do you have on your face?
Oh, he's got a skin.
What the fuck,
God.
Kylo?
I
He's
was
got,
no
he's
one.
got the V for Vendetta skin on.
Guy Fawkes mask.
Why?
We are a legion.
Oh, but shut up. You are not.
For crying
Weeb
out loud.
Legion.
You were lucky I couldn't put my fucking Pepe face on.
Oh, no. Heaven forbid.
I
Yeah.
mean, Oyster is streaming.
Blocking
so
external mods for the next map.
That's not a
You
mod.
can't. It's not a
You
mod. It's a
cannot
Reddit.
do that.
Oh, I definitely can. If it's something that we see, then I can definitely block it. It will verify your files, mate, so you won't be able to join the map.
No, it's not like
It's a
that. It
character
doesn't work.
edit. It's, you know,
Yeah.
the mask is, it's, you know, where you go into your soldier and you can change facial features.
I know, but
each
there are
citizens.
assets there that are vanilla Arma, and then there are
Yeah.
assets that Jyla added that
No,
the
that's still vanilla.
this server is not checking right now. It will check it in the future.
Jayla, it's your fault we can't have nice things.
Alright,
You see, if there's a random sniper who kills him this mission, he was placed there before this, okay?
alright.
That anime
Again, it'd
noises.
be like, I saw this white face and I just shot it.
That would be
Sure.
racist, I can't do that. Anyway, take up your rabble. Cool, time for me to have a monologue that's way longer than I ever wanted it to be.
Juju, are you looking in your inventory forever, or are you in Zeus somehow?
No,
There
I'm
you
looking
go.
inventory.
Okay.
Anyway. Let's make this fucking readable as well. Great. So, 3 hours, recent advances marks large areas of the southern Malden considered unknown or hostile territory. The expectation is the town of Chapoy, the exceptions are the town of Chapoy, Cancon and La Riviere, which still stand as friendly towns. They're still somewhat friendly with us. We are working with the local law enforcement to some degree. They have been feeding us intel on the surrounding areas. But with the success the insurgent forces have had, coupled with the report of civilians being threatened with waterboarding by NATO troops, that put some strain on the relations with southern Malden. But with their help, we have been able to get some intel on civilian movements. The civvies have been forcefully moved out of their homes by 3R in the surrounding areas. Our most up-to-date intel suggests that 3R was moving towards the village of Sainte-Marie at grid 055042. Our intel on the village is very limited, and we don't know if the civvies have moved out of the village or if there are still civvies there. We must put a hold on the 3 hours advance. If an insurgent force would be allowed to seize the village, it would reflect very poorly on the value of our presence on the island, and likely embolden the insurgents to move on Township Point next. Furthermore, we have the estate of the Blanches. This is an estate that we know that there are 3R presence in. They have been seen setting up, they have been reinforcing this place. There was a family there, they were captured. All of them except for a woman who was not home at the time. When she returned, she saw the paramilitary forces and ran away, sought us out. She's working with us in trying to get her family back that she has some limited contact with, and they've been able to feed us some intel on the enemy there. From what we've heard, the place is pretty heavily fortified. They have been receiving some shipments with some crates. We suspect these are weapon shipments. We also suspect that this is being set up as an operational HQ for their southern part of Malden, and from there they will try to continue striking on the major towns to the south of it, and possibly teleport after this. We also have intel on paramilitary movements at the farm of Carton. We know that civilians in that AO have moved out, they're all accounted for. Should be no civs in that area, but there have been some paramilitary movements there, some sound of building something, construction, something similar. Seems they're fortifying this location as well. Your mission today will have 3 objectives. Primarily, you will start by moving out to recon Saint Marie, try to ascertain the status of that village, move in and secure it. As we don't know the status of civilians in that town, your rules of engagement are to only fire fired upon. Once you have secured Saint Marie, your next objective would be to move on the estate. As I mentioned, there are hostages there, but we know that apart from those hostages that are being kept in the main building in the Blanches, there are heavy troop activity there. Your rules of engagement for that AO is that you can fire upon any armed personnel. As we believe this is their operational HQ, you will have to search the area for intel. We believe there will be some intel there at least to get us some idea of where exactly this push has been originating from. But keep in mind that you should be looking for intel on all of these objectives. But this will be the main one where we believe the most actionable intel would be located. Once that's done, we need you to recon OBJ3. If there's enemy forces there, neutralize them. In this endeavor, you will have Cass on standby in the forms of Firestorm. You can also have Vortex, however you will need to give us some time to get Vortex up and running. We have the resources, but we're a bit limited on pilots as it is right now. We'd have to call someone in. As for Firestorm, your primary objective is to provide Cass for Alpha, as they are embarking on this mission. We also have a ground team working in Laporte, trying to ascertain where these weapons that we've been seeing increased use of by the insurgents are coming from. They have managed to get some intel on a munitions transport that is originating from Laporte, but we do not yet know when this is leaving the town and where they're heading. That intel will hopefully be fed to us throughout this mission. It will be up to you primarily to take out this transport. If it is possible for Alpha to assist you with this, they are free to do so. There is 2 zones marked up on the map that's primarily marked up for you. The red zone, which is a no-fly zone, as we do not know if there is any anti-air in that AO, and currently our resources when it comes to casts, while there's some pretty strong casts available, these are the only planes we have. We do not want to lose them. And due to the very strained relations with the towns on the southern part of Malden, I marked up a blue area for you. That is no engagement zone. You may fly through it, you may not engage anything within it. Questions?
Not for me, I already asked them. So guys, any thoughts?
One question. The towns on the route, on the main road south to Horn, do we know if they're clear?
We have no reports of enemy movements in those towns.
Okay. That's it from me. Anybody else?
Enemy air assets, I assume they don't have any, but just to be sure.
None reported.
Last up, there were some helos used though, just for your information parcel.
Yeah.
One more thing of interest
Some
for you,
basic ones, orcas, armed orcas.
some additional intel for you, Firestorm. The local law enforcement are trying to keep the roads clear because they know that we are trying to track a weapons transport, which means pretty much anything heading out from town should be a convoy.
Copy that.
Or some kids, you know, doing some donuts. You know, it's like
That's possible.
They deserve a laser in their face.
Please do not.
Copy.
And wait for MI to actually get some intel on that before you start engaging vehicles. But you might want to report vehicle movement to the ground forces if you spot them.
Alright, copy that.
Copy that.
Okay, alright. Check your maps, guys. I marked on side everything. Let's just mark on side all our markers today.
okay.
So just be on side. I'll switch between side and command. So if you don't see my markers, tell me, because sometimes I forget.
Same here.
We're gonna use the 2 ATVs I brought in here. I'm gonna drive down to below Overwatch 1, and then from Overwatch 1 we'll assess the situation. I've marked a lot of positions. First of all the question marks. We don't know what's going on in these areas. They might be dangerous to us. They might be completely empty. We have no idea of enemy presence in there. Saint Marie, I divided it into 3 zones so we can reference it, and that's also the zones we're going to be clearing it when we get into it. Keep in mind not to cross the main road or any road without informing the rest of us and getting permission to do that, because that's when the group gets split up and shot. OBJ2, mark the buildings with numbers just to make sure. The estate is 1. When we breach, I'm pretty sure we'll do it from the northeastern side. We'll go straight for that, and only then we'll take care of 2 and 3, which might have intel in them. And then OBJ3, the vineyard is 1, Corton itself is 2. We'll clear it. As Deathwatch said, these are 3 different ROEs in the areas. So ROE for Saint Marie is to only shoot when shot upon. Alright, so we might have civilians there, maybe even armed civilians. The ROE is shoot when shot upon. So we'll have to get in contact in order to know what's going on. The estate, we got hostages there. So ROE is yes, shoot at anybody with a gun, but be very careful. There are civilians, and there are specifically 3 hostages we need to save there. If they all die, especially from our fire, then the op is over. Then we got OBJ3. ROEs there is much more relaxed. If we spot them, we shoot them. There's no civilians in that area. Okay?
Copy.
So I'll remind you that when we move through the zone, but just keep that in mind. We got Firestorm today. I told him earlier I want him mostly to use the cannon for us, mostly because that's not gonna blow everything up compared to the rest of his armament. Nismo is the team leader. I specifically asked him to take that so he can lace targets for Firestorm and be in contact with him. So we're gonna do it like this. Drew, you're with Jyla as their buddy, obviously. You guys will be point for us throughout most of the op. When I'm not taking point, I'll tell you when. After that, me and Nismo, and behind us we will have Deathformer, who will keep himself safe. When Nismo is doing taskings, he will stay where he needs to be, and Deathformer, you'll be with him on those cases, okay? And I'll push forward with the rest of the team, probably.
So you'll
okay?
you'll peel off to move to Jyla and Drew, and I'll sit
Yeah.
hang
So
back and do
so
the
basically, as buddies, when you're not tasking, you're with me. When you are tasking, you're with Deathformer. And of course, Deathformer, you detach yourself whenever you need to treat someone. So it's up to your judgment. Just keep a good head on it. Don't just rush to rescue people if they're in danger.
Yeah, and also ask me to assist you if you need help. Like say he's Aaron or something that you can't get to him. Wait for us to see we'll clear, and then we'll move in and out, and then we'll green light you. If you go down, we all go down. Simple as that.
Alright, now let's repeat the gear, guys. Check that you have enough mags. I want nobody to be above the line to the right of the pistol, what's it called again? Fucking hell. Bipod, thank you. So there's the pistol bipod square, there's a line just right of it. If you're over that, please make sure that you're not over that. I'm slightly over it, and that's fine. I want myself to be the heaviest. That way I know when you guys are eating too much punishment. Make sure...
I'm gonna be a bit over that, as my mags weigh so much. I won't have any ammo if I'm staying under that. Around the
so have your assistant. How many mags do you have now?
Right now I have 7 total, but it includes
7?
That. If I go down to the line,
7?
I will have 2.
No, what do you mean? You have 7 with Jyla, you mean?
No, on me that. But if I go down
7?
to if I go down to the line with the bipod, I'll have 2 mags.
That's fine. It's 200 round, Drew. You have 400 rounds on you.
It's a machine gun.
He should be called
Drew,
because,
you need only 2 mags, mate. Let Jyla carry whatever he can that he's not over the line. I'm sure we'll have at least 800 bullets for you. That should be fine.
I mean, yeah.
Now, make sure you have 1 IR grenade. Make sure you have an IR laser pointer attached to your weapon. If you don't, take it from the support box behind the quartermasters. You use that with the L key if you don't know. Please don't keep it on. Only use it to mark targets. I might keep it on. Let me do that. You guys don't keep it on. If you want to show somebody a target, feel free to say on my lays. But don't run around with it, please. And if the jet sees it properly, then maybe we'll use it to mark that as well. What else about gear? That's pretty much it. Any questions?
Are we going loud or quiet? Suppressed or non-suppressed?
We're not going suppressed. We're gonna go in loud, but keep the ROEs in mind. And we're not we're gonna go recon silently first, and then when we actually breach the town of Saint Marie, we'll go officially loud. But again, keep in mind, if we're not shot at, then we can't shoot back. So if we're shot at when we're on the hill or going down the hill, we'll start from there. If not, then we'll breach the town and get into close quarters engagement. So be ready for that. As far as vehicles, it's the same thing. Auto rifleman team will take the front vehicle, and lead and medic will be in the back vehicle. Okay?
Copy.
Make sure you have GPSs, right control M. to open it, and let's go.
Copy that. I'm just going to do now. I assume Firestorm and Fortress will move to the proper channels, and we'll do a comm check.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I'll contact Fortress, unless of course I'm down. So you only do Firestorm.
Yeah. Copy that.
Sweet. Yes, then we'll make it easy. Just jump into the comm room too.
You're driving, Anisma?
User
No.
left your channel. User left your
No?
channel.
No. I thought it was Deathformer.
No, it's
What?
fine. I can drive. I can drive. Relax.
No.
Everything is fine.
I got my weight down by dropping the bag. Don't need it.
Okay. What about the rest of your gear?
No, that's fine.
I mean, literally, I have nothing I need to fit in there.
yeah,
It all
that
fits in my vest somehow.
makes sense. Makes sense. And the bag itself weighs a few kilos.
Yeah.
Alright, Deformer, are you in? You're not in the car, mate. Get in the car.
Do you want me to use Alpha 2 as call sign? For me?
Yeah, Alpha 2.
Copy.
Is everyone in?
We're
I
ready.
believe everyone's piled in, yeah?
Alright, let's start
Okay.
movement.
Jada, please go slow, it's night out.
Yeah,
Where are
I
you
couldn't
going,
see.
man?
I couldn't see. I didn't have fucking night vision.
And careful when you're reversing, mate. You always reversed into me.
I didn't see.
I know, which is why I need to be careful. Look in the mirrors.
never
Firestorm, this is
reverse.
Alpha 2, can I get a comm check over?
There you go.
Go.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm, come check over.
You can open the lights here if you want.
Oh,
Although
yeah,
it's
what the fuck?
pretty horrible.
No.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm, I read you loud and clear. Can you confirm my last over?
Fortress, this is Alpha 2, can I get a comm check over?
Nismo, can't you hear Firestorm? He answered you and asked if you can hear him.
No, I can't.
Well, then something is wrong, because I can hear both of them.
It's because I'm not in the command channel. As in, like,
That might be a problem.
squad thing, yeah. I'm not lead.
Oh, okay,
what about,
you can't...
What about talking inside?
Yeah, talk inside, that's fine.
Copy.
The other world's fastest bunny.
Fortress, this is Alpha 1, come in, over.
Alpha, this is Fortress, send it.
Be advised, we need to switch to side channel, as Nismo doesn't have a command channel. So I'm transmitting on side, over.
Solid copy, Alpha. Transition communication side channel.
We can actually do the command communication on command, and we'll do only CAS requests on side. So Justin needs to talk to Nismo on side. Jyla, slow the fuck down.
Copy
Also,
that,
also,
Alpha,
also,
Firestorm will talk on side.
Ah, got us.
Jyla, I
That
don't
was
see you
almost
anymore.
dead.
Stop where you
following
are.
The map.
I don't care if you're
Slow
following the map.
down.
Slow down. We're a
I
fucking
slowed
convoy.
I was moving with 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, you were not moving 60 miles per hour on the road. What the fuck is that as well? Alright, let's go. Be careful, please. Enough rocks in here and it's hard to
Alpha
see.
2, this is Firestorm on side channel, come check
Oh,
over.
shit. Wait.
There's a lot of rocks here.
What is... Drew, can you take over driving for a second?
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, do that. I'm gonna go pick up my food.
Fortress, this is Alpha 1. Comm check on command, over.
Alpha 1, this is Fortress, reading loud and clear.
Fire.
Kind of lost your position, Drew.
Yeah, I went up to the right, so
Oh, you went to the
almost
right,
by
okay.
the road again.
Yeah, I'm kind of blocked here by a couple of rocks. God damn it. Can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm holding position.
Give me a sec.
But
Oh,
on
for
the
crying out
Alpha 2,
loud,
I really
everywhere I
can't get
look
over.
is fucking rocks.
I hear you when you speak on the supposed radio.
Copy that, Alpha 2.
Yeah,
I
you should
read
be
you
hearing
loud
it.
and clear.
It's side
Over.
channel.
Side channels that everyone hears, and that's the problem. That's why you hear on servers people don't talk inside because everyone hears it regardless. The
Yeah.
only problem is there isn't any other channels that are talking.
Yeah,
Well, we
let's
can
turn that
mute
off.
fun, but
You can mute side channel, yeah. You can mute side channel.
Is there a button for that? Oh, you went past me. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, feel free to move ahead.
I
Yeah,
don't
let's
know if
move
there's
on
a
the road
default
by this.
mute, but there is a default mute. It's in the game, I just can't remember what it is. It's mute all channels and mute all the major
Yeah.
channels.
I just turned off the sound of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
So
do
you
that.
Just turn everything down to Arma, yeah. Use TS only.
Yeah, we're almost by Overwatch 1 now.
Yeah, copy that. Let's get slightly higher and park it next to the rocks to the right.
To the right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
parking is here.
I might want the vehicles down at Saint Marie after we clear it, because we have good resupply on them. Alright, disembark everybody. Isma, you okay?
Yep.
Where are you at?
I'm behind you.
Oh, are you? Okay, good. Didn't see you disembark. Alright.
Yeah, remember I disembark on the other side.
I'm gonna take point, let's go. Moving to Overwatch 1. This is on fucking command now. But I don't mind.
Now here's the real question, guys. Did Deathwatch secretly give Justin Kaz so he could have lone time with him in Cameron 2 again?
Oh yes, that might be a thing.
Well, I told them to sit together, so I'm not sure that was their...
But that was his plan all along, or
Indeed, he's playing the mind games first.
Alright, there's a small church here. Let's just make sure it's empty. All the rifleman team, you clear it?
Yep.
It's just like back home it is, Governor.
It's clear.
Copy that.
It's lovely
Let's
fine weather.
move to a position where we can actually see something.
Up on this rock should be fine.
Let's move to this side first, Drew.
Yeah, there's a crevice either case, so you can get over.
West, got it.
Hold on, let me change my...
Yeah, I
there we
see
go.
down to the town.
Yeah.
I do not have binocs, so it's fine.
Well, you shouldn't have the Jala's spotting for you.
Yeah.
No, I dumped mine because it's night, so can't use night vision in any case.
Oh, that's fucking.
Okay. Think I got eyes on Saint Marie, if that's what I'm looking at. I'm unclear
Got
about
some
that.
hostiles, armed. Bearing
Correct.
240 west.
Can you put a rough grid marking on the map?
They're next to some house. I don't know.
240, you say? So that's Saint Marie, I believe.
It should
Alpha
be.
2, this is Firestorm, be advised. Firestorm is now on station, ready for call-ins, over.
Copy that, Alpha 2. Firestorm.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Oh, it's not Saint Mary.
Yeah, it's
Oh, is
not.
it? Yeah, it's a few houses.
I'm not exactly sure what.
So Saint Marie, we're looking kind of at that. If you look further to the straight west, that's the question mark Doris.
Let me see here.
If we move down to 209, you should have a better view of her Saint Marie.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can set up my thing. Okay, this is Saint Marie. Copy. We got 2 separate lights and everything. Yeah, I got eyes on it, I think. It's the one with the construction side, isn't it?
Should be.
Yeah, one basically straight below us.
Yeah. With the 2 silos?
No, that's further away.
It's further west. That's further
Yeah, that would
west. So I
be
can't see Saint Marie.
OVG2.
It's 2 below
No.
us.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying, 209 or something like that. There are better rocks for watching scenery.
I'm just gonna move a bit forward.
Yeah, I'm moving down, Yella. Wanna join me?
Okay.
Yeah, we're moving forward, guys. Let's go.
Go.
Sorry, I didn't specify it. There's Saint Marie. There it is. Okay. Get some eyes from here. Where did you see armed men then, Jyla?
Bearing 240 at the small house. 2 buildings actually, it wasn't just a house.
You're talking about the estate? Did you see the estate from here?
I think it was the estate.
It's
Yeah,
Doris area.
Straight up like 250.
Doris. Alright. Yeah, it's like around 050044, I think he means.
And the town of Saint Marie itself, I have 4 heat signatures.
Yeah, copy that. I got eyes on an armed man on balcony.
Got 1 man patrol in the forest to the south of that. No, east of that, sorry. And another man, 1 armed man patrol on the road.
East of that.
Yeah,
I
in the
don't have
woodlands,
eyes.
the woods out of town.
Oh,
yeah.
copy that. 2-man patrol.
Also, the house at the back of town.
Paramilitary
with
for sure.
the wooden fencing on the windows. I have 2 heat signatures in either window.
Copy. I got eyes. Alright, try to mark that building if you can.
Will do. Yep, okay.
I'm gonna mark the balcony, dude.
Where's Les? Hold on. Are you?
We got 2 single individuals patrolling the main road. That building, I think, is in Zone 3, Nisma?
No, Zone 2.
Zone
The,
2?
Zone 2 for the 2 theme seekers. Zone 1 for L balcony, and the patrol is Zone 3. Yeah.
Zone 2,
2
you
hot boys.
say? Oh, copy that. Alright.
Would you delete my marker?
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Copy that. And where is that forest patrol? You got eyes on it still?
He's moved back out towards the building east of the 2 in the thermal. So that forest patrol's in that area there in Zone 2 again. He's inside the tall, long garage building now. Workshop.
Which direction?
So east of.
No, number from us.
Oh, orientation from us. It's bearing 227.
Copy that.
He's in the window. If he's just catch him on. Yeah.
Not the window. I'm talking about the patrol. They're in the vineyard now.
Yeah. Also, we've got a 1-man in the shed. Also, another 2-man heat signature. I'll mark now.
Copy that. And Gila, you spotted something in the area to the north of that patrol, I believe. Which buildings were manned? Oh, I got a lot of eyes. Okay, copy that. Is that a big patrol or several small patrols? Wow, okay. That area seemed to be pretty manned.
Well,
240.
oh god, yeah, that vineyard's full, isn't it?
Am I mistaken, and is that the estate?
No, it's the back of the estate. It's way back. It's miles up. It's one of the mystery ones that you've marked.
Yeah, that's how it looks to me as well. And I wonder if I'm just mistaken, because it's a bit weird to me. Yeah, estate's further south, I agree. Oh, nice for opening a can.
Oh yeah.
Charlie, you gotta keep stealth. Come on.
Fucking easy. Leave me alone.
Where is that place? I don't see a building that justifies it. Like maybe
it's right in the
that
middle of the
compound?
vineyard. Yeah, it's in the vineyard. It's
the one that I marked with red?
yeah.
I don't see all those trees next to it, though.
There's quite a bit of trees inside it. If you the green. If we look at the map, it shows you quite a green area.
No,
the whole area
I'm
is
not
very
looking at the right thing. Definitely am not looking at the right thing. I'm not sure is that on the map. There's too many buildings for it to be one of those. So some buildings are not on the map, for sure.
Could be.
And that is.
Could be assets the enemy has placed.
Yes, the enemy.
Build buildings.
Definitely some assets that were placed here, because I don't identify all those things on the map. That's like one big compound right there, with some guards on the entrance and everything. 238. So that's... No, it is the estate, guys. We're looking at the estate. This is the estate. Okay. That's why it didn't make sense whatsoever. So... we got the estate. We got 2 guards at the entrance, 2 EI. And we had, I saw 2 patrols inside, crossing in front of the house.
Yeah, so north of that, your first circle question mark. Yeah, there's a 1-man in that little kind of back area north as well.
Hold
So
on. Alright, I see a patrol outside the compound as well. Like around here. Something like that. And then we got this area. So where I marked is this. What? Give me a number from us.
Yeah. So bearing 246.
246. Yeah, I got him. He's standing alone. That's not. Where's the compass? I'm fucking actually using the small compass on the map now because we're hardcoring. Yeah, he's next to. It's more to the south of that. It's not the one I circled. It's in between those two buildings. So something like here. Something like this.
Yeah. And also in the
Well, that
construction
might be a
site-
civilian, actually. We don't know.
Yeah, and in the construction site in the other one you circled north of that, yeah, is a 3-man team.
Ooh, okay. Number?
Bearing 260.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I see him in the construction compound.
Oh well, looks like it's like it's been it's not finished or it's under construction or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them is
Right.
very eager because he's just pointing his gun forward the entire time.
Yeah, I can see. Can definitely see them. Copy that. Any more spots, guys? Alright. Let's give a report. Fortress, this is Alpha 1. Come in, over.
Alpha, this Fortress, send.
Fortress, be advised, Alpha has completed initial recon. At the moment, we are spotting multiple enemy units in Saint Marie. No civilians spotted so far. You can also spot the estate from here, so we got some markers on there. And it seems like some of the areas in between are manned by paramilitary units carrying guns. Grid 050044 and grid 051042 have currently been spotted. How copy?
Solid copy, Alpha. Good reconning. Break. Go ahead with the mission as previously planned until we get further intel. The current rules of engagement stand. How copy?
Strong copy. Alpha is going to proceed with close combat in Saint Marie. We're going to move in and attack the enemy from close range, clearing the town first. Over.
Solid copy, Alpha. Keep your reports coming. Out.
Back.
Okay. We're on the move. Nismo, just communicate to Justin that we're moving into OBJ1, and if you can keep any eyes on assets moving into the area as a result of our movement.
Copy, will do.
Okay, guys, we're gonna push down to
Alpha 2 to Firestorm.
waypoint 1. I'm gonna mark it.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm, go ahead, over.
Be advised, we are now engaging OBJ1. Please inform us of any assets moving to the AO from our incursion. Now copy.
Okay,
Solid
starting movement,
copy,
guys.
Alpha 2, I'll try to get a good look at the surroundings. I can't really see that much with my night vision on, over.
Copy that, Firestorm. Which resetted. Alpha 2 out.
Well, I thought he would understand. I'm more talking about vehicle assets, but sure. Once we reach waypoint 1, we're gonna switch out with the odd rifleman team to point, and we're gonna breach area 1 of Saint Marie. Copy, guys?
Copy. Breaching with area work. Area 1.
Yeah.
Send you later pictures on Discord. What a fucking nice burger.
That's great.
We're gonna stop for stamina, because mine is fully out, so I assume yours is almost there. Once you get here, at least. I'm not sure I'm seeing a different thing, but I got 2, 3, 8. I got a balcony guy. Is that the same guy? Yeah, it is the same guy. Okay. I think I placed him right. There are 2 buildings that are hot on the west side, Nismo. Or maybe it's, yeah, area 2. I'm spotting, yeah, hot boy, there you go. You spotted it too, okay.
Yeah, I marked it.
I see it, I see it.
1 man, yeah.
Fires on this fortress, come in. Over.
2
Fortress, this is Firestorm, go ahead, over.
Alright, everybody here, you good with stamina?
Firestorm.
Right,
Military intelligence have confirmed that a small convoy has started moving in the town of Break.
Jaila, please spare us.
Their current heading puts them moving west
I'm gonna mute
towards Chapoy. How copy?
Just remember to turn it on when you're talking.
Solid copy, Fortress. I'll try to ID the targets and
Oh god,
engage
Nismo's leg, it
if
looks like some
possible.
midget.
Over.
Wow, this is completely wrecking my stamina.
Copy out Firestorm. Local law
We'll try and
enforcement
reach the
have
next
notified
rock
any
shelf
breaches
before
of
we
the,
stop.
No trafficking in the area from civilians. The
It's
vehicles you
ironically
see
we're,
out there,
we're burning through a stamina
if
going
you
down
spot
now.
them, should be the convoy. How copy?
Well, it does make some sense though. It's pretty hard to
Solid
do
copy
this.
on that Fortress.
Especially
I'll try
in
to
the
engage them
fucking
before
rain.
they reach the town of Chapoy. Over.
Alright, let's stop here. I'm gonna do recon from the rock shelf for a second.
Solid copy.
Pop it.
Want to check out this small thing to our west. I got no signatures there whatsoever. That's good. Okay. Let's continue the descent. It's kind of straightening up, fortunately.
At least we've got some tree cover.
Fucking tree cover.
Famous last words, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the bushes.
Dumb bulletproof bushes.
Planetside grass, the strongest element known to mankind.
Yep. We'll stop an armored convoy in 2 seconds flat.
Alright, 100 meters to waypoint 1. Gonna stop again there for stamina, cause geez. Once we start shooting, I guess we're gonna get better with this.
I hope.
Justin was called off, I heard. So we have no Firestorm support until he clears the convoy.
Copy.
I think so, at least. If you want to confirm it with him, then please do.
Doing it, yeah, woke up.
Alright, we're gonna stop here for a sec.
Firestorm, this is Alpha 2.
Guys, get all the way down here to actual cover.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm, go ahead.
Be advised, I heard you've been removed from AO due to from command. Is that confirmed? Over.
That is confirmed, Alpha 2. I'm currently tasked to engage the enemy convoy. I'm still in the
Tell
area.
him to
if,
inform us when he's back.
necessary, only in emergencies. Over.
Copy that. You're on your tasking and mission. Walk up.
Alright.
Confirmed Firestorm is doing his tasking. So
Yeah.
he's available, but only in a pinch.
Okay. Well, we'll hopefully he'll inform us when he's available. Other rifleman team, take point. Let's move to breach. Again, shoot when shot upon. If you see somebody with a weapon with very close range aiming at you, that is included in that. Alright?
Copy that.
Copy that.
guess those blasts are firestorm.
Fortress, this
Okay,
is Firestorm.
reaching
Over.
the area.
Copy that.
Fires on this fortress send.
Fortress, Firestorm just engaged 2 times enemy vehicles.
Building
Passing
civilians
around
to our left.
to check if there's any left.
Copy.
No copy.
Standing in the
Move
window.
to the building to the south-southeast. You got a man there?
Solid copy firestorm.
There's,
We'll ask
one
local
civilian in that
law
window on
enforcement
this
to
pointer.
do
Yeah,
ground
confirm.
support
I read you.
as well. Can you give me a
Two
grid
man.
map?
Move
Yeah,
to
so,
clear that building first.
Copy that.
2 man, by the way. Second man now as well.
Copy.
One has
The
a door, one
convoy
has
is
a cap.
believed to be at grid reference
If you do that
070 by
Very important. We know Shad's
035.
whereabouts.
Over.
Let's hold position at
copy,
these rocks,
Firestorm.
Nismo, until they clear it.
Copy. We'll spread out a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, front shed is clear. Moving in building. 1 time civilian unarmed.
Copy. We're moving on the compound to your west. Mark the building.
4 civilians in total inside of building.
On
No,
the ground,
none
on the
armed.
ground. 5 civilians actually.
Rain stopped. Nice.
Everyone on the ground.
Drew, we're
Civilians.
breaching the compound here. Keep in mind.
Where?
To your west. So move to meet us in the buildings there.
Yeah, it's a little orchard thing.
Yeah.
See ya.
Alright, I got eyes on the window of the shack to the south. Can you breach to there? Do you have an entrance?
Yeah, there. I see 1 time civilian inside of building.
I'm talking about this
Alpha
one.
2, this
On
is
the
Firestorm.
fortress,
Come in.
come in.
Over.
Yeah, that one.
Alright,
This
breach.
is up to
Can you
San
breach it from your location, or do you need to go around?
Yeah, we can breach it
Alpha
from
2,
Alright,
Firestorm.
so go
has
breach that.
engaged the enemy convoy. No contacts left for now. I'm ready for attacking.
I'm gonna pass the wall here at the same time.
Copy that, Firestorm 2.
Fortress,
We are now
this
in
is
OBJ1.
Firestorm. Come in. Over.
Reaching and clearing. I'll copy.
3 civilians inside this building.
Alright, I got eyes on the balcony, boy. Currently not engaging.
Solid copy, Alpha 2.
Yeah,
I'm
see you as
lingering to your southwest above the ocean. Over.
This guy.
Copy that, Firestorm.
I'm gonna stay on him, breach the compound in front of us. If he
Firestorm,
moves,
this
I'm gonna
fortress.
take him out.
Be advised. Generally,
we
are
got multiple
approaching the
civilians
area
in
where
the
you pick up
buildings
those
to our
vehicles. They
Copy
are
that. Just
traveling
marked
by
what you
their own
cleared,
vehicle. Do
don't
not
forget.
engage vehicles on the road east of Shipboy.
I'll
How
mark
copy?
the little shed.
Oyster confirm
Solid
Firestorm
copy,
has
Fortress.
now tasking is now available
Gun
for
safe
our
Breaching area.
southwest of the island.
I can't hear anything, sorry. Hold on a second, they're talking in command.
Copy.
Fortress out.
Alright, say it now.
Yeah, be advised that Firestorm has completed its task. It is now available for retasking.
The guy on the balcony is edgy. He just dropped down. He didn't shoot you though, so
Got 1 hostile down on road.
copy that.
Drew is down.
Copy
Copied.
that. Who shot him?
And the building. Our house
Alright.
right now.
Can you take him down?
Trying to. Take.
He's
Oh
on the
shit.
right.
Was this?
Jyla, you okay?
Yep, I got him. Down.
Copy that.
Building is clear.
Nismo, breach with Def Former and Revive Drew.
Copy, walk up. Step on, mate.
If I shoot above your head, it's on that guy.
User joined your channel.
He's down.
I have Andrew.
Another bad
Jyla.
doc.
Yep.
Alright guys, I'm clearing the small building to the north of you.
Copy.
It's a garage. I got 1 civvy here.
On your 6 Oyster.
Copy that. Can you
Jyla's
mark
with,
this? Can you mark this green?
Walk up.
and the garage in
yeah.
front of us as
I'm
well.
back up again.
So, hello, sir. Behind you.
Yes.
Yes. Hello. Hi. Are you here to liberate this town?
Yes. Please stay
Yes, thank you.
stay out of sight and get down, as well as your family and friends. And if you can communicate to the rest of the civilians that are next to us to stay out of danger, please. We're already engaging, as you heard. So.
Yes. Thank you, sir. They were just scared from the gunfire. They freaked out a
Yes.
bit. Yes.
All right.
I will try to tell them.
Stay in this side of the
local-
town. This side is clear.
Yes, the local insurgents. They have been forcing the people in this area over to this older part of town. People from all over, from the west as well, from the smaller villages and vineyards.
Okay. They've been forcing them where? To this town?
Yes, they've been keeping us in the houses. just
So
behind
you
us.
you guys are from Doris in that area.
Yes. My brother lives there.
Okay. Well, stay out of sight until the morning. We'll have this town cleared, and you can go back to your home.
Okay. I will spread the word to the others to stay here for now.
Yes.
Thank you for saving us.
One other warning: do not use vehicles. We have
Yes.
friendly aircraft in the area who may identify as hostile.
Guys,
Be careful using vehicles.
watch the map. We're gonna do
Thank you, sir. We'll keep this in
this
mind.
kind of move right now and breach area 2. All right, on you, rifleman team.
Copy that. Where do you want us to breach via? Just over the road, or should we go back? Yeah, go back.
Yeah. Follow the arrow. I want you to go back and then breach the small thing and go to the where Nismo marked the 1X man. I don't want to cross the road and everything, so we're just gonna breach that area.
Check is armed vehicle in the garage already reported?
Confirmed, but we again we just bumped into a local civilian, and we've informed them not to use vehicles. So leave it be.
Let's go, definitely.
But good call out. Is it armed or is it just a plain civilian? Deformer.
It's just an empty disembarked vehicle, but with a M249 mounted.
Oh, okay.
Mounted. Okay, that's
Where the location of it? Can you mark it on map?
Right in front of us on 240.
Nismo, don't go there, please. We'll go with us.
Got a civilian by our position here.
Try to mark it, please, if you can position it.
Could be this building.
All right,
Coming
follow
up on
us,
a
guys.
shed.
We're already on the wall. Where are you at? Come here.
Yep,
I
he's
moved up.
marking.
There's a shed up here.
Over here, guys.
Yeah,
Also over there too.
You went in there. We went
Okay.
above.
Copy. Mark that shed if it's clear, and then move down south to that one-man building. We are going to move through the gap here and push like this. Okay? You see the arrow I drew?
Yeah, copy that.
Okay, we're gonna move like that.
Almost up on the 1x building.
Copy that. There's a civilian crawling in front of us, guys. Careful.
2x civilian.
Nismo,
inside
you're going the
first.
wrong direction, mate.
Just as a civilian on the floor. I just wonder what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Copy that. We got a 2-story in front of us. We're gonna clear that. Civilians crawling on the main road.
Yeah, I think there's hostiles in this.
Yeah, we marked it, so there should be hostiles.
Shoot them.
Okay, Deformer,
Yeah.
you stay on the
Confirm
edge of the
first.
wall here.
Civilians,
Don't move in.
civilians.
Nismo, breach with us.
Shoot them.
I'm on you 6.
Yeah. Only civilians.
Copy that. Mark the building and move to our building if we need an assist here. The 2-story.
Yeah, copy that.
User left your
Marking
channel.
building.
I'm going up floor, Nismo. Check the front carefully.
Okay. Yep. Times 1 civilian, no hostiles.
Copy that.
Got a civilian crawling here.
1 civilian here, 2 civilians in here. This building is clear. Can you mark it?
Look up.
I'm gonna recon through the window to the west. I got 1 armed individual on the balcony down the road, I believe. I'm gonna try and mark it. Balcony, yeah, in black. I believe is down the road there. He's lying down.
There was one time hostile outside the building where we were previously engaged. He died just outside the building.
Copy that. Yeah, I got him. Have eyes. That's not a civilian, right? Yeah, I see the gun.
No.
I see the gun. Okay.
He also had an RPG, I believe.
All right.
we believe you plant RPG.
All right, copy that. What we're going to do, Drew, you and Jyla clear that big building next to you. Start with. Can you start with the small one, actually?
Yeah, copy that. We can move there.
All right.
Starting move.
I don't see that car you were mentioning from here.
It's parked in the
It's
garage.
inside the garage.
Inside the garage.
I hear
Okay.
I hear a vehicle. And
Yeah,
Civis
that's a vehicle.
moved next to us here.
Nismo, can you contact Firestorm? Ask him if I got any enemy vehicles.
Walk up.
Firestorm 2.
Yeah,
to,
Civis
sorry,
running in
Alpha
three,
to Fire. This is Alpha
moving
2
to
Firestorm.
large building.
Alpha 2, this is
Copy that.
Firestorm, go ahead.
Is that empty? The 2 EI were
Be
nothing?
advised, we
yeah,
have
the TI
hearing of engines in our
Copy.
local area. Can you do you have eyes on any vehicles in this area? Over.
Negative, I do not have any eyes
Moving
on any
inside.
vehicles
First
in your
floor, only
AO. I
one
just
Civic.
took out the enemy
Moving upstairs.
convoy about 5 minutes ago, over.
Copy that.
Ready for him. Copy that.
Only
Firestorm.
Civis.
Alpha
Building's
2 out.
clear.
Alpha 2 has no eyes on enemy vehicles.
Copy that.
He just
Good job.
confirming,
Mark it. Alright. I want you guys get in the building, the former stay in the first floor. And Nismo, get some eyes toward the west through the window. I'm marking one guy on the balcony. I'm gonna stay on him.
Okay.
Other rifleman team, move northwest to disembarked parked armed vehicle. Clear that
Okay.
garage and the compound next to it. We're gonna cover you from here.
Yeah, we
Nismo,
see it.
try and track their movement. I'm gonna keep
I
watching
see
that guy if he turns
Yeah.
around.
So the vehicle should be in that garage in front of you guys.
Yeah, we got eyes on the vehicle.
Can you check the inventory, see if there's anything more than just the unmounted gun?
Nope.
Copy.
Opening back door garage.
I got the guy on the balcony. He was turning toward you.
Yeah, backyard seems clear.
Copy that.
I hear a vehicle.
Yeah, I hear a vehicle too.
I hear screaming as well.
Firestorm has no eyes on any vehicles.
Oh shit,
What is that?
bro, a guy fucking
A mounted
teleported.
gun, inbound on vehicle, bearing 7. Back of town.
Drew is down
I'm
in
down.
the garage. You're down.
Bearing what? 027?
207. 207. 207.
207. Copy that.
He just shot past. He's now probably bearing
Report to
17.
Justin. Call Cass on his ass.
Copy that, Wilco.
Firestorm, this is Alpha 2. Kazrak.
Therefore,
What?
get ready to move on Drew's location. He's in the garage.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm, go
Jyla,
ahead.
put a smoke on you and Drew.
Copy that. Bearing 1 times
I can see
enemy
you.
mounted vehicle. Technical.
That's
Bear
some
on
bullshit.
grid.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one. Don't worry.
7 by
Moving to
0 4 1.
Move to garage and clear it
key
and
8.
get
Just
Drew.
repeat, over.
Copy that, Alpha 2, enemy technical on
Civilian running toward you, keep an eye on him.
041 key 8.
Which side?
Main road.
Confirmed.
2 civilians
for
running
Kazra.
on main road. One armed
Copy
individual,
that,
main
can you
road.
give me a laze, over?
Negative. Non-line.
Negative. No line of sight.
Yeah.
Repeat. No line of sight. Over.
Kaz run inbound.
We got a guy with a pistol running around. He might get from the other side of the garage. Keep
Okay, I'm
alert.
covering the door.
I have armed men on the road engaging. I'm down.
Rifleman, 75 meters front.
I'm up again.
Oyster's down. Oyster's down. In 2-story building with my location.
Well, that's civil.
Covering streets.
Very clear.
Microphone muted.
Well, at least we have an Arma stream, guys,
Another
like we
hostile down
wanted.
further down the street.
That's
Death
good.
Former, I need you to come from the garage back to the building you were in before.
Yep. Copy.
Everybody's still here, still alive.
Moving.
Oh,
You're
there
popping
you are.
up at the
Robo
bottom of the
Sapien,
streets.
nice to see you, man. How you doing?
Something shooting. No eyes.
Meow to you too.
Where's Oyster on the second floor?
Confirmed.
Oh, here, back. Reviving.
Microphone activated.
I'm having a spare battery for me.
Microphone muted.
If
For
you
sure,
were,
man.
getting
They're always
used.
invited, you know that. But it's nice to see you on the stream as well.
Repeat again.
Microphone activated.
Thank you. Did you get that guy on the street, Nismo?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I don't know if it...
Auto rifleman is down yet again. Point here from where?
3. Return formation.
Yeah, I got an eye on him. He's next to the garage now. One enemy KIA. Alright, get to the garage again. Nismo, help that former, cover him
I
on the
think he's
approach.
actually properly dead now.
Yep.
Copy
Can
that.
I take his LMG?
No, of course not.
Why? It's not compatible, mate. You haven't got enough ammo for it.
He does have ammo for it,
I
but
do
he's
have
not
ammo. I
taking
could
it.
replace
It's not
him.
5.56, it's 7.22, isn't it? That is one.
No, he's the ammo carrier for him, Nismo. He has the ammo.
Oh. No, alright.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm.
Ready to cross.
Cross and check him out
And
anyway.
Firestorm.
Firestorm just shot a first volley at the enemy technical. Don't think there's any effect. I'm coming in for a second pass, over.
Okay, stay down. Firestorm is doing
Confirmed
passes.
Firestorm.
3. Fall
Um,
back.
I think Drew is dead.
Yeah.
And
Nismo,
they're
you
dead.
were supposed to move with Death Former, mate.
I was getting shot at by a guy with a pistol.
Oh, okay. Copy that. Did you kill
He
him?
just breached the lower floor.
Lol. Okay. Did you kill him?
Yes.
Alright. Nismo, move with Jyla to clear those buildings to your west in the same compound.
Copy that. Moving with Jyla.
Death Former, I'm coming to you.
Copy.
West? Can we move from the back?
Yes, you can go around the back.
Wait.
If you're careful,
Whichever
remember,
way
we
you
have
want.
active cars running in the air.
We have active CAS and enemies running around the town. We're moving to the garage.
Reaching. Oh yep, there is an enemy right there.
Okay.
Fuck
You guys
free,
okay?
piece of shit, yeah?
Armor being armor.
I'm
Don't
gonna
look for the
breach
wall.
this, watch out.
Does that mean that both of you are still okay though?
Right.
Yes,
Yep.
we are up,
Yeah,
but
just-
being stupid.
Okay, go back out of the house.
Copy.
Ask for a
Don't do
report from
this.
Firestorm when you can, Nismo.
Will do.
There's a lot of drops next to us.
Okay, yep, I'm breaching.
Copy that. On your 6 Charlotte.
Did you just use a grenade to breach? There are civilians in the area.
No, it's fine, I got him. Clear. Don't
Yeah,
worry
he was
about it.
clipping through the wall.
Alpha
There's no other
2,
way to do
this
it.
is Firestorm.
Ghost bug.
10 Firestorm.
Right, mark the buildings,
Firestorm, just
Jyla.
engage the technical
With a green
again.
dot if you can.
You give confirm any effect on target?
Stand by Firestorm, we're
Let's
just
go out
breaching
and
and
breach
clearing.
this
I'll
other
let
building.
see if I can get some eyes on. Over.
Alright, we
Yep.
got zone 2 cleared. We're gonna move to zone 1. On you guys. Move through the back there, yeah. Move to the next compound, and we're gonna move on the main road. Right?
Copy that. What's up?
Move
Be
with a
advised,
delay.
Firestorm is requesting fire for.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay,
heard.
cool.
Move with a delay behind me in case I get shot. That former.
Copy.
Just
Where
gonna
are we
move to
going?
the next building. Moving to the next
Nice.
building.
We are going into
Oh.
zone 3, Joe.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Danger
shit.
close!
Stop,
Fire!
stop.
Ask him to stop firing. Danger close.
Firestorm, pull off.
Technical on the hill.
Yeah, I'm marking him now.
Copy that. Firestorm will be lingering above the
Call up that technical.
Will do.
Technical on the hill. I'm moving back
It's
to
moving,
the
it's
thing.
moving south.
Form on me.
Is what you're calling it?
I'm trying to find him first.
He's on the hill to our east, moving south.
Moved south.
Firestorm, be advised, have eyes on reacquired technical bearing, grid 057 by 042 on hillside. How copy?
Moving south, moving south. He's on the move.
Moving south.
Copy that. Is he an immediate threat to you? Over.
Yes, he's shooting at us.
Copy, he's engaging us.
Copy that. I'm rerouting to engage. Over.
Copy that, Firestorm. Up to
Alright, we got somebody on the second floor of the building with the balcony EI, so be careful when you cross. He might have a lookout on the road you're crossing.
Will do.
Oh shit, yeah. Wait, go back.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm doing this again, Deformer. Be careful. Alright, I'm shooting that window.
I think it's a different one.
No, I see the window he's shooting from.
I killed him.
Okay, copy that.
We're crossing the road.
Copy. Yep. Once you clear that 2-story, I can clear the 2-story where he shot you from.
Okay,
Copy
we're
that.
moving in.
Firestorm is fortress, come in.
Just watch our backs, Deformer, yeah.
Yep.
Once I'm gonna go to breach there, I'm gonna inform you. Command, this is Alpha, come in, over.
First floor is clear. Second floor.
Copy that. Copy
This
that, Jada.
fortress,
96.
Fortress, be advised, Alpha has cleared half of Saint Marie, still in process of clearing break. We've been engaged by technicals, trying to task Firestorm for it, break.
Marking.
We have one KIA on our side on a rifleman, requisitioning reinforcements if possible. How copy?
Solid copy, Alpha. Good progress on mission so far, break.
Alright, I'm moving on the 2-story, guys.
We could send in reinforcements either by vortex
Copy.
or
I'm just
by
going to clear the rest of
land
the...
vehicle.
Jada, I'm going to move to the rest of the
Any
buildings to this
preference, Alpha?
compound
Over.
area and check.
Preference is land vehicle from the east side of Saint Marie. Over. Alright, clearing 2-story now. The former.
Solid copy, Alpha. We'll requisition a land vehicle for you.
Building here.
Reinforcements. Fortress out.
Alright, Drew. You got a vehicle waiting for you. Take it and drive to Saint Marie from the east side and meet up with us as reinforcement.
When you
Garage
say
is
vehicle
clear.
waiting for me,
I mean, I think he means the Prowlers, but if you want, ask Deathwatch. Alright, 2-story is clear. I got the KIA here. Did you shot through the window? Oh, thank you, Deformer. That is great help. Okay. Where are you guys moving right now? You cleared that compound? Alright, cover us.
Yep.
Cover us on the main street as I move along those buildings and clear the next one.
Copy.
Please.
Trying.
Breaching. 2nd story. Clear. If you can mark it for me. Middle one is clear. Oh, I need to check the back of this. Hold on.
Alpha 2, this is Firestorm.
Send
Be
first
advised, I'm
doctor.
checking the back of the north side of that
Firestorm
compound
lost
right now.
visual on enemy technical. What's his status? Over.
Copy that. Copy that first storm. We advise we have no eyes on, but your fire for effect did damage it. I repeat, it did hit, but no
Deformer, can
confirmation
you
over.
mark the? I'll mark it actually. Never mind.
Copy that, Alpha. Firestorm will be lingering once again. Over.
Right. Only one more building on my side to cover, and then you can move on the one to the west.
Yep, copy that.
Is that you guys? Yeah. All right.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Breaching.
Oh my god, the rain finally let up.
First room clear.
Actually,
Second room clear. Checking the back, but I'm pretty sure this is clear. All right, clear. Move on to the west side building.
Walk up.
Oh, this is the wrecked one. Is that civilian? Yeah, that's a civilian.
Return to formation.
All right.
check that garage, yeah.
Yep, 70.
Okay.
All right, let's
Confirm.
check the main road on the south side of the town, and I'm pretty sure we got this covered.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Command, Fortress, this is Alpha, come in, over.
Alpha, this is Fortress. Send.
Fortress, be advised, OBJ-1 has been cleared. Civilians, no civilian casualties that we can find. Definitely not on our side. I repeat, OBJ-1 has been cleared. How copy? All right.
Solid copy, Alpha. Good
I
progress on
want
mission. Proceed with
Nismo
investigation.
and Jaila
Copy.
move to our vehicles and get them into this town.
Copy, will do.
Please repeat, Fortress.
Fortress repeating. Good progress on your mission, Alpha. You have reinforcements heading in towards the town submarine. Again, break. Alpha, did you manage to get any intel from any civilians you encountered? Over.
Only that the nearby vineyards has been pushed into this town. Break. Civilians from Doris area were found here by us as we rescued and cleared the town. Over.
Solid copy, Alpha. You may update your ROE as the intel on the ground develops. How copy?
Return to formation.
Copy that.
I've
I'm
reached
talking
our
on
other
side.
vehicles.
Copy that,
Fortress,
Drew.
this is Firestorm.
You can leave that there and take one of the
Firestorm,
vehicles,
this is
bring it
Fortress,
into town,
Yep.
Return to
Will do.
Firestorm has
and
eyes
pick
on
up
one
Jaila
side's
on the way.
headlights
Let
along the road
Nismo
between
bring the other one.
Laporte and the town of
Yep.
Chapoy. Any signs of gendarmerie in that area? Over.
Stand by.
Oh,
I'll
the
check
rain's
in with
back.
them.
Yay.
Over.
Rain's back. Yay, it's Adam W.
Guy going to cardiac arrest.
Say again?
And my guy going to cardiac arrest.
Three, form on me.
Fortunately
No,
not, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Rally up.
You sound like an asthmatic for like 3 days.
Firestorm, this is Fortress, come in.
Fortress, this is Firestorm. Go ahead.
Firestorm, we confirm that the headlights you're seeing
The
would
squeal
be
is
the
real.
task force sent
Drew,
to
you're way north
investigate
from them.
the,
If you can
traffic
go a
Yeah.
bit
engagement.
south
Break.
It's
and pick
just
up
the
Jaila,
way,
I
need to be able to get down.
The report
yeah, that's
follows,
fine. Jaila, move
times
north
lethal
northwest
destroyed.
toward Drew.
Break.
I want you to come back with him so I can use you guys to push
There
west.
was no signs of any
We're just
secondaries
you're gonna use us
or
like
any weapons of any
objects?
kind.
Yes.
It is believed that this
Objectifying
transport
us?
was not the one
Yes.
ferrying
Don't you
the
understand
actual
this is just a
munitions.
giant game of RTS?
There may
with
be another
bombs?
attempt to ferry them
Pretty
out of
much,
the port. How copy?
Yeah.
I love the tire
Solid
squeals.
copy,
This is
fortress.
great.
Let's go,
I'll,
Deformer. We'll wait
linger,
for them there.
Along and wait for Alpha to
You're
go
gonna
for
let me
tasking
drive it?
until the convoy
No.
arrives.
No.
What?
I want to live. Then again,
no,
you should have seen me.
Sergeant,
Copy that,
Sergeant,
Firestorm.
full rank on
Quarters
him.
out.
No
Yeah,
need to loot Deformer. We're getting supplies coming to us.
Just
Fucking
checking
crash.
if they have some.
Intel. Copy that. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. Guys, bring the vehicle to the main road of the town. Next to where it says Balcony EI, there's a garage. I want you to park it there.
Copy that.
Mark
that's
it
a
Vix.
civilian. Let's not run over the civilians.
Yes, please
Ow.
don't.
Told you should have let me fucking drive. I wouldn't even fucking see it. He would have been my fucking tires.
That's why
Be
I'm driving.
advised, I have got a group of civilians on top of the hill next to me.
Come on.
Copy
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they evacuated to there. But see if you can
Copy.
talk to them. I don't know if they have
Yeah,
any
I'm in the middle
intel
of
for you.
town now.
Yeah, drive to where the Vix, right in front of me, there's a garage. You don't have to get into it, just drive the vehicle a bit there.
Oh yeah. You mean here?
Yeah, in this small indent thing. There you go. There
Gentlemen,
you
follow
go. That's
me.
it.
I have hummus. Come.
Right,
You know?
let's rearm if you need to. Oh, whoa, whoa!
Jayla.
Fuck.
God
Jayla,
fucking
what the
damn it.
ever-loving shit, man?
That was the wrong. That's
User
not
joined
V.
your channel.
No mouse.
Bad Jayla. Bad.
Alright.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Yes.
Hello.
It seemed I could not keep the others in the town as they were instructed when the
It's okay.
shooting
It's
started.
okay. It's
They-
understandable. That's good.
Rally up.
You did a good job. We've now cleared the town, but be careful that we haven't cleared the rest of the area, especially west of here. The vineyard and the
Doris.
Blanches area. So the vineyard and the chateau.
Alright.
essentially. We don't-
The
you don't wanna
former,
go
you
there,
stay here with the
okay?
vehicle, wait
Best thing to
for
do right now
Nismo.
is get yourself dry, you keep
Alright,
yourself warm,
we're gonna
and
push
get to your
west. Once
families,
Nismo
okay?
is here, you are gonna move with us.
Okay.
After
Thank you,
us,
sir.
okay?
We'll
Alright.
head up to the mountains here in the east and just wait out the night.
Alright,
Mhm,
let's
good
push to
idea.
Overwatch 2.
Again,
You guys take point.
Recommended.
Where's Jayla,
let's
Drew?
try and-
Why are
this is
you
my
running
guys
without
here, use
Jayla?
that as a makeshift shelter and kind of give yourself some warmth, because this rain you'll get cold fast, especially wearing shorts and t-shirt.
It's just the local weather. I'm used to it.
Understandable.
Fall back.
All right then. I'm gonna go secure. There's one of our our vehicles parked nearby. Please leave them as they are. We're gonna use them to move around the area. So.
Nismo,
just,
cut it short, man. You need to still get down here.
Copy.
Where the fuck?
Goodbye.
He moved on. Come on,
Thank you, sir.
follow him.
Goodbye.
Yeah, come on.
Drew, make sure your buddy is following you and sees where you are. He just lost you.
I mean, it's
User
peripheral
left your
vision. I
channel.
don't have that.
Isn't it kind of dangerous to tell a civilian what we already do or what we are going to do?
Yeah.
No, I just told him not to
Maybe
move
some
west.
spy, right?
I just told him to move, not move west. I didn't tell him what we're doing.
Yeah. That's fine.
Don't go west. Just stay in town. Don't go west. That's
Don't
pretty
go
much
west. Da-na-na.
it. Go west. Now, where the fuck did we park the cars?
Alright,
On the giant arrow marker.
copy that. Any sight of the structures ahead?
Not yet. Oh wait, I see a wall. There's a
Yeah.
lot of woods in the way.
Yeah, copy that. Let me try and scan it with IR.
Yeah.
Let me scan the entire environment, actually, just to make sure we don't have any patrols following us. Alright. Mm-hmm.
We move further south. I think I can see something.
Alright. We're going to move quietly into that area and breach it. Make sure that nothing is in our backs there. And then we're going to move on OBJ2 from there. Alright? So, waypoint 2. Guys,
Copy
what's
that.
your status? Nismo, you arrived to town now?
I'm in vehicle moving to a town.
Alright. Reconvene with Deformer is waiting for you on Vic's marker in town. Park up
Copy
the
that.
vehicle and follow us through the waypoint marked, okay? We're gonna move to
Will do.
breach the one unknown position. Alright, let's go, guys.
Yep.
Remember to turn off your laser, Drew, if you're not marking something.
Fair point.
Right outside.
Fucking rain. Alright, we're pretty close to it. Got
Yeah,
some eyes.
so far see nothing.
We saw a signature, but it might be a civilian. Saw a signature in there, so keep your eyes open.
Form on me.
Yeah.
Since the civilians were evacuated from these areas, as the guy said, this might very well be an enemy. So it's still same ROE though. So only if he aims at you or is an immediate danger, you engage.
Yep. Opening gate.
Right, I'm taking a position above you. I'm gonna cover your movement.
Copy that. First shed clear.
Copy that. Mark it.
Entering first building.
Copy.
First building clear. Oh, part of building.
No signatures that I can see.
2. Rally up.
Moving over to shed.
Watch out, there is another section of the building, the 2-story, that
Yeah,
might
copy that.
overwatch you.
Bring our background. Moving up to building.
Fires on this fortress, come in.
Fortress, this is Firestorm. Send.
First floor clear. Moving up.
Firestorm, be advised. We have got more intel from MI.
Second
We
floor
have
clear.
another convoy. This one seems to have escorts with them, moving from Laporte. They seem to be heading the same route as last one. They're heading west.
Do you wish
out
me
of
to
Laporte.
keep park the car in town, Oyster?
Yeah, park the car in town. I
So
don't want the
Fortress,
estate to be
are
alert
they still
to us.
inside the town or
Okay,
are they
parked
just,
up, meeting, I've met
just
up
on
with
the
that one.
outskirts? Over?
Moving,
Yeah, let's follow
further
the
north.
line west to where we're at.
Copy. Just me to let Firestorm know that we're moving on.
Firestorm.
Yeah.
MI informs me they
Firestorm
are
is gonna
leaving along the main road.
leave our
They're still
tasking right
within
now.
Laporte,
This had
heading
been
out now.
reported another convoy, so
The building is clear.
Solid copy, waiting for them to
Moving
be
over
outside
to,
the town,
remaining
then
two
we'll,
remaining buildings.
be engaged.
just find out with him what's going on him and tell him that we're moving toward the estate.
Copy that.
This is Firestorm. This is Firestorm to this Alpha 2.
And building is
Up
clear.
to this is Firestorm.
Only
Send.
barn left.
Copy
We
that.
advise we have cleared the town of OBJ1. We are now moving into the estate.
Yeah, barn is
Copy.
clear.
Over.
Area secured.
Copy
Solid
that. Good job.
copy, Alpha 2. There's a convoy coming along the road in a few
Get back
minutes.
to the area of
Engage them
waypoint
first,
2.
over.
Let's wait for the others and then push to the estate.
Copy that. You'll engage your task.
Copy that.
Engage your Vic contact first, and we'll try and use that distraction to see if we can move into the to the estate. I'll copy.
Solid copy, Alpha.
I'm down here,
Firestorm
Drew.
out.
Yeah, see you.
Again, I would relay that, but you heard it, so yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. That's fine.
I can never get the Firestorm Alpha. I'm only 4 cans in, guys. Jeez.
Alright. We're gonna move on the estate. Breach from the 2 entrance points to the north side. There should be a patrol on that side that passes every once in a while. So when we spot that patrol, my team will open fire on them, and other rifleman team will rush to the estate wall and start breaching it. If there will be a response inside the compound, my team will suppress it. If not, we'll move after you to the estate and breach with you. Alright? Other rifleman team, keep in mind 3 hostages. Don't shoot them. Alright? Whatever you do, no explosives inside whatsoever. Yeah. Alright. Let's move. We're gonna split on that point. Other rifleman team will use the more west entrance, alright? Because it seems more covered to me.
Okay, copy that.
Okay.
And we'll head for the south suddenly. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go on me.
Copy that on your 6.
Fortress, this is Alpha. Come in, over.
Alpha, this is Fortress, send.
Fortress, be advised, Alpha is beginning breaching of OBJ2. How copy?
Solid copy, Alpha.
Alright. Everybody get to my position, then split up here.
Copy.
The former, of course, stay a bit behind. Don't get to the wall like we do. Just stay in a place where you can see us, okay?
Copy.
Alright. Let's split up. You guys go to your entrance.
Copy that.
Try to avoid side of windows for now until we get to the position.
Throw west on the wall.
Yeah, you're west. We got some fire in the trees, in the trees! Enemy down, watch out from crossfire. You okay, other rifleman?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Deformer, you up?
Yep.
Nismo, you okay?
On
Yeah, you're
6.
good. Copy that. Alright, we got our entrance. How about you? Can you get to it? Or is it
Moving
still
up to the
hostile?
wall.
Enemy south 210 moving south 180 to the buildings. Watch out, Oyster.
Copy that. I'm gonna try and see them.
Fortress, this is
They were moving
Firestorm.
fast.
Where are they
Yeah,
coming
we're
from? I don't see any
getting up
movement.
on our entrance. I'm gonna reload before we enter.
Fortress, is the Gendarmerie still in their vehicles inside of the town of
We're
Chapoy?
going southeast, kind of.
Copy that. I got eyes on flashlights.
Negative firestorm, they will only board.
5 meters, right up ahead.
Oyster down. Oyster down.
Yeah, I can see nothing from our entrance position.
Oyster down. Oyster down.
Copy that.
Do we breach?
Keep suppressing for now.
Engaging. One enemy
Right.
down.
Right, Deformer, move to my location on the wall.
Yep.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, I got no eyesight inside of compound.
Getting shot at.
Yeah, they're shooting at us from somewhere.
On your position.
Right, I can't move, Oyster, so I'll cover you while you heal.
Reviving. Come on, Oyster.
That's fuck. West,
Jayla
100.
down.
Copy. Can you secure his body?
It's pretty secure. It's behind the
Lots
wall.
of smoke. Tell them
Copy
to
that.
hold at least 5
Like,
more
come back.
minutes so I can check out the other
Crying out
rest
loud,
of the
what's
convoy.
going on?
Now
Okay,
copy.
there we go. Move to Jyla. I'm gonna smoke the hell out of the CR, the Nismo.
Enter the one, give them
Careful,
clear.
back away, back away. Side of the...
Solid copy, Fortress.
Nismo, are you still up? Guys,
Nope.
I'm down.
Hold on.
So anybody
Hold on.
up? Everybody's
Negative.
down.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
We got
Copy
pincered.
That's why.
Yeah.
Shit.
Respawn, everybody.
Copy that.
The AI is on goddamn point.
Yeah, they flanked us through the wall. The problem is there's a lot of concealment there, but for some reason, well, not for some reason, they can see pretty well through it.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't notice it's becoming day right now. You can actually see quite clearly.
Coming day.
It's 4
mentioned
a.m.
it.
So yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
No problem.
User joined your channel.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hello.
Let me just come out of my hideout.
Here?
I gotta mute the stream, please.
We got murder partied.
Mm-hmm.
Fortress, this is Firestorm.
For wiping.
Firestorm, this is Fortress Sand.
Fortress, Firestorm has to RTB to rearm and refuel. How copy?
Solid copy, Firestorm. Fortress out. Okay, well, let's see, what's the status of things? Right, I was messing about with Firestorm's taskings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, just give me a status report of how things went.
Well, OBJ1 went pretty well. There was a lot of chaos in town, but we managed to take control of it as much as was possible. The approach on the mansion was pretty crappy. They had patrols in the trees, and they encircled us pretty easily, considering. We were just in a too wooded area, and only in one position to be able to actually respond to that. So unfortunately, that's what it is. Position north of that has been cleared. OBJ1 has been cleared, but yeah. I'm not sure if to put it on our number being able to assault such a position, or the AI seeing through bushes at some points much better than we do. But it's also the fact that we stuck to the wall a bit too much, because I went down and we didn't notice it was becoming day, so they could see better than they could before.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I mean, by how I lined out the mission, that's a mission fail, but I can definitely send in a Bravo team. Yeah, people are up for it. It's still pretty early. Well,
What's up to the rest of them? Yeah.
Everybody up for it?
Yeah, sure.
Do we have 5 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. We can have a short break.
I'm going
Get
for a
ourselves
break.
situated.
Let's have a 10-minute break then.
Sending pictures on Discord.
The burger pictures.
Alright.
I'm good. I'm good.
It's fucking nice. Don't worry about it.
10 minute.
Microphone muted.
Okay. Don't toilet.
Alright guys, 10-minute break on stream as well. So be back shortly and we'll have another go on that mansion.